Hi folks, this is Ronnie coming at you with a video. After what I thought was 6 months, turns out it was 8 months. I started it last June. We have reached the pinnacle. In fact, nearly 9 months. We have reached the end of our very long Shaintar campaign that I called the Jester The Rose. When the characters started, they were but simple novice rank, and a lot of them are sort of heading towards, I mean most of them are sort of veteran heading towards heroic, some of them heroic heading towards legendary status. For those not to know, Shaintar is a Savage Worlds high fantasy setting. It uses these Savage Worlds rules. I think the campaign went well. I've said in other videos I hadn't run a sort of straight up high fantasy game on that sort of scale in about 20 years. I mean, I did the sort of short game for Blue Rose, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and I've been doing a lot of Castle Falkenstein, obviously, which is sort of high fantasy but steampunk, alternative Europe steampunk, and that's fine. And I enjoyed doing those games. I love Falkenstein, as anyone who watches my channel knows. But I hadn't done a sort of classic sort of D&D-ish high fantasy setting in 20 years easy, if not more. So I was interested to see, if I could, I was interested to see whether I could make it entertaining for myself, and whether, being entertained myself, that I could get that across to the players and have them be entertained and intrigued and interested and engaged in the story and the setting and everything else. It all kind of culminated. I mean, it's. I say the campaign is finished. It hasn't actually finished fully. What I have is brought it to a close for this sort of chapter, if you like, albeit an 8-month-long chapter. But I've set everything in place for when we start campaign 2, which will happen. I hope at the end of the year I'll start that one off. How do I feel it went? I think it went very well. I'm very pleased with the way it went. I'm very pleased with how I handled it, given how rusty I am on sort of generic high fantasy. Shaintar is a good rule set. Savage Worlds is a good rule. The only thing I got really wrong early on was the combat system, which will not be done that way from now on. I'll do it properly. So the combat system was dragging a little more than it should, when combat in Savage Worlds should be going like that. But otherwise, I thought it went really well. I thought the players seemed to enjoy themselves. They got really invested in their characters, which is good. Yeah, I think it went really well. I'm very pleased with it. Looking forward to doing it again, but more importantly, in the interim, looking forward to not doing fantasy. I mean, I'm still running Falkenstein at the moment. One of my players, Ryan, is about to run a Dragon Age game, continuation from our last one. So there's that. I'm going to be playing in that one. It's going to give me a break at least every other week while I sort of set up what I'm going to do next. It's looking like I'm going to do sci-fi. I'm going to use a last parsec setting from last time, and I'm going to jump in a couple of the other rule systems that I've acquired recently, like Mercenary Breed and so on, just to add a few bits. here and there. Just put a little bit extra in. But yeah, really pleased with how it went. Very proud of myself, and very happy with the players. They seem to enjoy it. No major problems. So yeah, feeling good about it. So that's just a quick video from me, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.